Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Between Two Terns.
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing very well, thanks.
That's good.
So just a reminder, if this is the first time you're tuning in, this show, Between Two Terns, replaces our weekly news and notes that generally I send out every Friday. And again, very, very fortunate to have you here in our TV studios at Whitmore Lake High School. Mackenzie, you are, if I'm reading this correctly, the president of NHS. And I'm sure you do other right? Okay,
Yes.
so Mackenzie's the president of NHS.
Like, my favorite color is blue, and I love cats. I was inducted into NHS when I was a sophomore, and on top of NHS, I also participate in the Whitmore Lake High School marching band and concert band, playing the clarinet, and in drama club.
I've seen you in all those performing activities. She's outstanding, by the way. What was the name of the last play we did?
The Games Afoot.
The Games Afoot. If you didn't see it, it was so funny. You were great in it. I didn't know that you. I knew you could act. I've seen you perform, but I didn't know you were so good at physical comedy. So
yeah.
you were falling down and diving and stuff. And
yeah, a lot of trust.
Yeah.
So
Was that new for you, or is that something that you had to practice, or did you just kind of like flow into that pretty easily?
I think once you get like on stage, it's kind of like, oh, I have to do this to make it look believable. But it was something that we definitely had to work on.
Good. Okay. All right. So, for those not familiar with NHS, just tell us a little about what it is and what it does.
Okay, so it's a national organization that was established in order to recognize outstanding high school students. So these students possess excellence in scholarship, but also in service leadership and character.
So not just good grades, there's
Right.
other things that go into it. Did you know, this is just a fun fact about NHS, do you know that the principals of high schools in America started it?
No, I did not know that. That's interesting.
So sometimes people don't know what principals do, but sometimes they do good things. So, citizenship and everything, but maybe some other things, character and stuff like that. One of our biggest NHS community events, Rake and Run, right? So besides, and I think everyone knows what Rake and Run is. It's somewhat self-explanatory, but is that a good activity for you guys? Do you love that?
Yeah, I think it's something that students find really enjoyable because you get to spend time with your friends and help the community at the same time.
All right. And besides Rake and Run, what else does NHS get involved with?
Okay, so right now we are just wrapping up our adoptive family project, and we partner with Northfield. Financially struggling family would want for Christmas, so they can still have a special Christmas.
Nice.
So we get donations from students and faculty members, and then NHS to provide these gifts to the family.
Okay, all right. And anything else? I feel like, do we do a can drive or something like
Yeah,
that?
we're just going to start our canned food drive. So that starts Monday and goes through the 21st of December.
That kind of takes over sometimes. I see cans coming in, and I think one of the cans of food, right? And then you store them in classrooms, or what?
Cans for us to reach our goal of 4,000 cans this year.
4,000 cans.
Yes, so we keep them in the class's second hour.
All right. So, how'd you come up with 4,000? That seems like I got a number I can think about it. Where did you come up with 4,000 as a goal?
I mean, we usually exceed that goal, so it seems reasonable.
All right, it's been a
Anyway.
long-established benchmark. One of the coolest days working here, and it's you just see lots of students loading cars, and a lot of the public never gets to see that. But it is just special, and it's a good thing that NHS. So, if I were, like you said, you got in 10th. What would you recommend to a younger underclassman?
I mean, to participate in community service, like, it's a great thing to do, and you should just go for it, because there's the food pantry, our local food pantry, and the community center that takes student volunteers. So
Okay.
it's a great thing to just go out and do good where there's good to be done.
That's nice. I could like put that on a wall somewhere. There's a lot of things that happen outside of school, and one of the things that I've been working on has been a project with the county health department, and it's actually called Building Healthy Communities. And I don't know, you might have seen like drinking fountains in our schools that look a little different. I don't know if you've noticed, they call them bottle filling stations.
Yeah.
So these are very expensive. Probably we've got $25,000 invested in this stuff. As an entity is because of your projects. We actually use some of the stuff that you guys do and our involvement with them, and we convince them that this is a good place to give money, to keep providing things for people in the community, and to make it a healthier place. So we county commissioners, state representative, local representatives were available, and we were working on better ways of making this community healthier, and food pantry always comes up. It always comes up. So it's a good place to give. There's a lot of people that actually don't have access to food. So thanks for listening to that long diatribe. Outside of NHS, outside of the color blue and all of the activities, is there anything you're looking forward to as a senior at this school?
Definitely, I mean, graduation. That's always like really exciting. So there's that to look forward to.
Okay, all right. When's that coming up?
That's
June maybe? Okay,
June
that's
3rd.
such a long ways. Do you know where you're going to college next year? Are you going to college? You know
Yeah, I do plan on going to college, but I don't know exactly what I'm going to study yet.
Okay.
So I'm still keeping my options open.
That's okay. So it's okay to be undecided going into your senior year, even sometimes
Yeah.
your freshman year of college, because a lot of people change. I changed, I got in 1 year, said I don't want to do that, and had to change. So, okay. I've been given some late breaking news. Let me see if I understand this yet. Speaking of, this is a segue, speaking of some community service, we do have a couple of events going on that we want to promote because it affects us dearly. We have one of our teachers has been on an extended medical leave, and there's some costs associated with that stuff. So we're promoting some fundraising events in our community and around our community. One of them is a dine and donate at Aubrey's in South Lyon. I'll just hold this up. A lot of this 6th, and if you go there for lunch or dinner, get a coupon. You can show them online. Panera's, and that's Monday, December 4th. That's just like a dinner from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. And again, just show them, show them your iPhone or show them this. You can pick them up in our office, and it says Whitmore Lake, and the money. I've been talking a lot. You're my. Is there anything that you would like to know? Let's turn the tables here, and what do you want to know about Whitmore Lake Public Schools? About anything we're doing?
So how about you just start by telling us what it's like to be the superintendent of a school district where the community is very interconnected with the school district.
Next question. Well, thank you for asking that, Mackenzie.
Yeah.
So I would tell you, it's interesting. Interesting is sometimes a bad adjective because it means that you're trying to cover up something bad. But in this case, every day is something new, and I find it very interesting, and I'm stimulated by it. I get excited when I get to try something new, but it is challenging because, I mean, I studied in college for the bulk of my college. I studied how to be a teacher, how to teach a certain subject, and that's valuable because I work with teachers as a superintendent, as a principal. Instruction is really like right at the root of what we're doing. But I do find that a lot of my time is non-instructional. I mean, you get political, you get into fundraising, you get into other community things that have an impact, like a healthy community, providing more walking areas, providing better drinking water, making sure kids are making healthy choices. The healthier the student, the better they are able to learn. So it's very dynamic, and I do like that. Some people don't like that. Every day I pick up my phone or check my email. It's the first thing I do at 6 in the morning, and every day I'm a little surprised. So I would say most of the time that's a pleasant surprise. So it's a good question.
Good.
Yeah, I promise I won't pass on the next one if you have any more.
Okay, so it's really close to the holiday season. So what's your favorite holiday memory?
This morning I had a nice one. I had a really nice one watching my kids, one in particular, run down and check something really kind of Christmas related. So, but probably the thing that always jumps into my mind, because I was actually born on Christmas, and so it was a really special day, but I did suffer sometimes from the like the parents would forget a little bit about, so, but I remember in retribution one time, we never got a lot of gifts, but one time I got a bike, and that was, to me, the greatest thing in the world. I was just so excited thinking about it, because that was a lot of money for my parents to spend at the time, and I felt special. Even though I couldn't ride it because there was so much snow, I had to wait like 3 months. Good. Yeah. Anything else?
No, that's it.
So maybe we could see, because I'm sure people have probably checked in. I don't know. Listeners, nothing right now. Okay. All right. Usually, what happens is they'll comment, and I bet do people in your family know you're doing this?
I think my mom does.
Okay, so she's gonna probably. We'll wrap up if you don't have any more comments, and we'll be back next week with news and notes. And we're looking forward to the can drive. And
Thanks for letting me come.
all right, have a nice weekend.
Thanks, you too.